All right, traders, today is Monday, February 28th, and what I want to show you today is the Atlas line and what's actually happening right as we speak. So as you know, there's a lot of turmoil happening around the world, and this obviously impacts the markets. And one of the things that I look at with the Atlas line is I try to look at whether or not the price is trading above the Atlas line, which this morning it was. So all of the rhetoric that you hear about the market selling off, which happened overnight, did in fact reverse, and these are opportunities to be a buyer. Now, if you look right now, the market has crossed the Atlas line as well as produced a signal to go short. Now, the way that the signals work, let me just expand this out here. The Atlas line is not a trend line, it's not a moving average, it's something unique that does not use any type of conventional indicator for the properties, how it's created. The way that this works is after we have two consecutive candles closing below the Atlas line, it produces a signal. So the reason that we have to go short is actually based on price action to go short. So 43.40 quarter is my opportunity here to go short for that purpose. Now, if the market reverses, we're out of our short position and we start looking for long opportunities if it continues. And the same thing is true. Let me just go here. And this is actually the micro E-mini. If the market is too volatile for you, you may want to look at the micro E-mini. And the same thing is true here when we have two consecutive candles closing below the Atlas line. It produced a signal just here and then immediately reverse. So you would have to get out of your trade and then you would have to look at an opportunity to recover for a long trade. Now these P's and these S's that we see here, so these P's and these P's, this is called a pullback trade and a strength trade. Now we can turn them on or turn them off here in the back end of the software. So if I come here and I turn on the Atlas line P or Atlas line strength trade, I can turn them on. So you can see that's how we turn them on or turn them off. Pullback and strength trade, and turn them back on. And the way that this works is that when we have a market in a trend or it starts to make a move, it creates an opportunity for strength. It also creates an opportunity when the market pulls back. And that's the reason why we see these S's and these P's. So there's a very specific reason why we're entering long or why we're entering short. So for example, here we see that the market is pulling back and then returning. This is why we have the P's indicating a pullback. The same thing here, there's a specific pattern and price action that's happening that's indicating to go long on the strength. Same thing here, the market's pulling back, telling me to go long. There's a specific reason for a strength. And this is all taught during the live training. So this is the micro E-mini S&P. Let's take a look, and this is actually live. Here is a pullback trade happening right now. I'm going to just walk you through this trade because I know everybody is watching this at the same time. This is live. So to go short, we're entering short right as this candle closes. This red candle here is the trigger to go short right there. Our stop is what's called a pivotal stop, just above. Usually I recommend 2 ticks above the P's here. We're indicating that's the pivotal stop. Again, this is all taught, so you don't have to worry too much about this unless you have the software and understand what you're doing. If you look at the ATR is about 3.25 points. So the target, I would say, is a good, healthy 3-point target that I want to have. And lastly, what I want to do is look at the opportunity for a time-based exit strategy, which means if the market does not make that target within the next 4 to 5 candles, I call it a time-based stop. You've probably seen it on the hundreds of videos that I do. It's indicating we've given this enough time, get out of the trade. So as you can see, the market's going in our favor to enter short because of the pullback on the Atlas line right over here. And now everybody who has the Atlas line signal to go short should be at this point out of the trade. You made your money. 3 points is a healthy 12 ticks. And again, it's all based off the ATR. If I'm moving a little bit quickly, I'm sorry. This video is a little bit more for the experienced traders that have the Atlas line or that have an interest in trading price action, explaining pullback, strength trades, looking at the Atlas line as an indicator software that helps me understand direction. If you're interested in learning more about what we have to offer here at DayTradeToWin.com, visit DayTradeToWin.com. We have an accelerated mentorship program which includes lifetime licenses for all our software and courses. I look forward to seeing you at the next video. My name is John Paul. Until next time. If you're new to day trading and want to learn more on the benefits of trading the markets, visit DayTradeToWin.com, join the next mentorship class starting later this month, and subscribe to the Day Trade to Win YouTube channel. We focus on price action and work exclusively with new and beginner traders who want to learn more on how to prosper from trading.